Okay, real quick, I just want to drop in a few of these replays because Mako went to putting in some work this morning. I have a feeling that I'm going to get some more replays from him. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to about 3 ODION replays and let's see what we got. It these were some interesting replays. With ODION, I'm playing the level monsters. I'm playing Horus and Silent Magician, and it was like butter while it was working. Then all of a sudden, as quickly as it started working, it stopped working. So let's get in here against this Seto Kaiba. Seto Kaiba. And we start off with a pretty decent hand. So I'm going to set my Windstorm, and then I went ahead and brought out Silent Magician level 8. And I figured I better go ahead and get it out just in case he was playing either Natura or something where he can get out a level 7 and have Champion's Vidge. But I had 2 level up monsters in my hand, so you know the chance, like if he was running Red Eye Spirit, you know I could have been in some hot water possibly. But when he came out with Soul Exchange, I wasn't really worried. I still probably should have saved my Windstorm. That would have been a good practice, but I kind of sensed that this was going to be, you know, I didn't see any way that he can get over my 35. Then I got a little worried though. When he started doing all these union stuff, you know, I got worried. so at this point, it's just seek and destroy. You know, anything he puts on the field, unless he set something in the back row, go in. You know, I was like, knock. It's me, ODION. And we just kept going in. That's all we could do. That's the best thing to do. You know, you have to know when to be aggressive. Okay, so he comes with another union effect. But I remember that he can only put 1 on there at a time, but I was playing around the mirror wall, just in case he had one. And I had my Spirit Karibo just in case he could put me in defense on his turn. So now at this point, I'm just waiting on my other Horus. My win con is my level 8 monsters. And I remember something about the XYZ monsters. Once he fuses them, you know, he could possibly either get rid of monsters or back row. So at this point, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, I need to go in. So I try to like bait out the attack. You know, at this point, I'm just trying to get as much stuff on the field as possible. Because, you know, unless he's able to fusion summon 2 of them. You know, okay, so now he comes out with Twin Barrel Dragon. Now I'm nervous. If I was recording this live, I probably would have been screaming. And then he gets rid of my Magician level 8. So now I'm kind of like, oh man. So I'm just trying to get rid of as many stuff as he has on the field. I wish he had him attack first with twin barrel dragon, but he's a smart Seto. he was a smart Seto. So then he comes out with rollout. I'm like, this guy has everything. And then he had to immediately put it back in the graveyard. So I said, you know what? Let me pay for my mirror wall. And I did that for a couple of reasons, because I wanted him to try to take out my mirror wall instead of one of my monsters. And I finally got 2 mirror walls. I don't have 3 yet. So I have 2 mirror walls now and 2 Spirabolas, as Guns would say. So he's gambling on my Silent Magician level 4. And he loses. So he ends his turn because of the mirror wall. Alright, so I set my floodgate. At this point, I'm not afraid of the polymerization. He comes out with his mirror wall, which is smart, because I would have did some damage to him right there. Now, I try to get aggro with my level 8 Horus, and I also set up just in case he tries to do any trickeration. I go ahead and attack him because I got another mirror wall, so I'm not even tripping. And I got a floodgate just in case he pulls out something. So I'm pretty much set. So at this point, he comes out with the junkyard card, as I like to call it, machine assembly line, but I call it the junkyard card. Of course, I negate it. He comes with beatdown. I thought that he was going to forget about his twin barrel dragon effect, but I can't remember whether he won. He won it. And he won it. But he did not know that I had another mirror wall. At this point, you know, I'm trying to figure out now, how do I get rid of that 2100 monster, the X cannon? I don't have anything to get over it. But I set my curse of Anubis. Turn 21, this was a long one. And it was actually longer because we were like going back and forth talking junk. So at this point, I'm running out of resources. I only have 1 Horus level 6. If I had another one, I would have used my level up. So I decided to use my curse of Anubis offensively. And the whole, well, here's the thing. If he had a Sphere of Karibo, he would have had to have had. No, that's right. That's right. I was sick right here because I forgot that this guy was not an effect monster. But it still kind of baited out the attack. Floodgate trap hole kind of saved me. Because all I needed was 200. I'm telling you, man, ODION was putting in some work, man. I think that that's going to be one of my go-to switches when I switch decks real quick. You know, whenever I have to, you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's go back. Let's look at one with Yami against Yami Yugi. Boy, this coffee is good. I may not have any left for the stream. So, I can't remember what this Yami Yugi was playing. but he has a tour guide to the underworld as a icon. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a lot of the icons mean. I just pick a cool. Okay, so I'm going second. I really can't outright remember how this turned out, but I looked and said he's running a 30 card deck, which I've seen before. So I first try to see, what I draw, so I get my level up. So I'm pretty sure that I went out with that. Okay, I didn't. I did the mirror wall play first. Okay. I was cool with that because, I know if he's playing Komodo that it has to be a dragon. And it was. So at this point, I'm really cool. I'm not even tripping. I only have one floodgate. But if I had it, I promise I would I'll run 3. I wish I had the other 2 from ODION, but like I said, Mako went to putting in some work, man. So now we're sitting pretty good. And we come on out with our level. I can't remember, did I come out with the level 8 or did I come out with the horrors? Since I paid for the mirror wall, I really could have went either way. Okay, I came out with the horrors. But I forgot what he had. I could have had my level 8 horrors out there. But that was cool because I still had the mirror wall. So at this point, I'm like, hey, I got a Spear Karibo. Let's bring out the big guns. If they get rid of your horrors level 6 or level 8, or your Silent Magician level 8, you're pretty much screwed. Unless you can do some quote-unquote trickeration with your defenses. It all depends on how it comes out too. So I got kind of lucky right here. Those cards just fell. They just fell like, I don't know. So now I'm sitting pretty confident. Yeah, at this point I know it's over. If he had anything, it just would have been a matter of time. Alright, let's go and look at one more. And that's against Aster Phoenix. So while we wait, we'll just play a little animation. Just a little. We have to play one of these at least once every video. And I'm getting some more made. I've commissioned about 4 or 5 more. And if you would like any of these, just shout at me. If I can get permission, I'll probably even let you have one. Just one, yeah. But Music Man Flames is putting some packs together, and I don't think that they'll cost that much. Now, at this point, I switched to a milling ODION. And this was just sick. I had 2 more, but like I said, Mako just, matter of fact, I may need to show you those Mako ones. I show those on the stream.
ドローカードをセットする。お前は罠に落ちた。リバースカードだ。トラップ発動。さあ行くぞ。見るがいい。
So we pull both our conscriptions out. Man, I had one against Weevil. Oh man, I wish I had kept that one. I wish I had it recorded then, but I wasn't thinking. So I got his double costed. Prismatic, may I add. And his Vanguard. So at this point I said, hey, go in with his own monsters. I think he got kind of ticked off with me and took his monsters back. I can't remember. Okay, he runs a security orb. But I know he was sick when I took that double costume because that had to have been one of his ways of getting out, not Silent Magician, Dark Magician. So he comes on out with Polymerization. He brings out Paladin, which I was kind of afraid of, but then I wasn't afraid of because I thought about it. I'm not running any spells in this. Matter of fact, I was thankful that I had switched. So at this point, I'm trying not to take any damage. So I use my assault on HQ on his Vanguard. Yeah. Yeah. Got kind of lucky, man. So I come out with my feint plan. I figured, hey, if he gets rid of double costing, that's fine. He can have it. Yeah. I had another spherical Reaper. I know at this point he's like, this guy. So at this point I'm just setting up my board. You know, I don't care at this point if he takes double costing. So he takes out double costing and he gets one of my worms. So now we're starting the milling process. Now I just need one more. So now I know that I got it. I can't remember how I did it, but I know that I did it. So I said, you're not going to attack this round. I remember what I was thinking, though. I wanted him to get as many cards out of his deck as possible. Yeah, tactics and Missia, all that. So he sets a card. At this point, I'm like, let him have it. No, I think I said I wanted to finish him off. So I played my feint plan next, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I wanted to end it on my terms. That's what I was saying. I'm going to end this on my terms. You're not even going to have the privilege of ending the game. You don't have control. I wanted to show him that I was in full control of that match. And I really could have BM'd him and win another round, but that was some epic stuff. So I guess now we can go on with the stream. Shout out.